John did leave the bar that night with a cocktail glass. He brought it in my car. And then when I dropped him off at Brian Albert's house, he took the cocktail glass out and walked up. He just took it with him.
The cocktail glass was found near John's body.
I was removing the snow layer by layer. And right here, you can see it exposing a broken clear cocktail glass.
The cocktail glass was the very first piece of physical evidence presented in the trial.
Your Honor, with the court's permission, I would ask that the witness be allowed to take it out of the bag and display it to the jury.
Okay.
How it got broken at the scene, whether it got broken in the house and was put outside, or he dropped it, I mean, we don't know.
We know that we have a damaged drinking glass at the scene in the vicinity of the fragments of the taillight. So the theory that Dr. Rentschler and I put forward is potentially an individual threw this drinking glass at the back of the Lexus, causing the taillight to fracture. So myself and one of our lab technicians at ARCA, we designed and developed a pressurized air cannon. So it was capable of firing a projectile such as a drinking glass at the taillight.
They fired a cocktail glass out of a cannon at various miles an hour to determine how fast one would have to throw a cocktail glass to break Karen Reed's taillight, and they ended up coming up with 37 miles an hour. But the state had never presented a theory that John had maybe thrown a glass at the car in anger, and neither had the defense. So when those ARCA experts testified about this John throwing the glass theory, that was the first time anybody in that courtroom had heard it.
It doesn't make sense because the cocktail glass was found near John. If he had thrown the glass, it would have been found somewhere completely else, far away from him. So I think physics would suggest that the glass was in his hand and broke as a result of the collision.